Hello, I'm Dr. Catherine Lloyd and I'm Director of Postgraduate Taught Programmes for the School of Humanities. And today I'm here to tell you all about our fantastic new Masters, the MSc in Digital Humanities. Digital Humanities is an interdisciplinary programme which is taught across the College of Arts and Humanities, and we've got a fantastic teaching team who've got amazing specialist research interests, which we'll get to momentarily. The programme is designed to give you a lot of flexibility to pursue particular areas of digital humanities study that are of relevance to you, your previous academic background, and your future career aspirations. But we aim to give all students a foundational training in digital humanities approaches, skills, and methods. In semester one, you will take two core courses, and the first of these is Critical Approaches to Digital Humanities. And in this course, you'll be given an opportunity to interrogate the values that underpin some of the emerging technologies and established technologies as well that are used in digital humanities research. And as well as getting into lots of established scholarship from digital humanities researchers, you'll also be thinking about the questions that are on everyone's lips in terms of things like AI and some of the ethical questions that are emerging in its use in how we work with, for example, collections data. So very much foundational theoretical concepts that will set you up for thinking about the more practical elements of the programme. Our second core course is Digital Humanities Skills and Methods, and this course will really introduce the technical and analytical skills that you need as a digital humanities specialist. And you'll be doing things like foundational coding skills as well for those of you who don't have that background, so don't worry if that's not your expertise coming into the programme. Your third option in semester one is an optional course, and it can be from any within the College of Arts and Humanities at level 4 or level 5, and there are some other options as well which your programme can be, and it will talk you through over the preparation for joining the programme. You do have the option of taking a course which is very close to my heart, a Special Collections and Digital Scholarship course, which is taught by colleagues in Information Studies. Professor Paul Gooding is convener of that course, and he has just introduced this course as part of our Library Studies programme as well, and it's one that actually you might find me sneaking into the back of the classroom next year, because I've been looking at the resources this year, and it really is engaging with lots of the very important questions that we're thinking about within the information studies subject area in particular. So again, questions of AI and data science, thinking about future digital scholarship, working with born digital collections as well as more traditional special collections, and really thinking about collections as data. And these are really fantastic, interesting questions. So that one is available to you as an option, but as I say, you are able to choose any optional course within the College of Arts and Humanities to round out your timetable in semester one. In semester two, we have another core course which is designed to give you those foundational skills, and this is Project Design in Digital Humanities. And this course will really prepare you for undertaking your applied dissertation as part of the programme, but also future project design in the digital field in your future careers. So we look particularly at the digital project life cycle, and includes things like project management skills, collaborating with others, all the things that you would expect from building a project. Again, you have that flexibility in semester two to choose optional courses that are important to you, and this time you have 40 credits of courses that you can take, which usually breaks down as two 20-credit courses within the College of Arts and Humanities. Over the summer, you'll be undertaking work on an applied dissertation, and this is something that you will be doing possibly in collaboration with an external organisation or working with data sets generated by researchers here in the university. And one of our key partners for this course is the National Library of Scotland, and they've got lots of precedent of working with researchers, looking at new and interesting ways of interrogating data and encouraging public and academic, of course, engagement with that data through initiatives such as the Data Foundry. So we're really excited that they're one of our core partners in delivering that course. As I mentioned, there's lots of flexibility built into the programme, and we really do encourage you to take time to think about what your interests are and what you want your specialisms to be, but also perhaps maybe taking something from outside of your existing expertise and broadening your understanding and opening up those different career pathways and avenues to you. So information about indicative courses are available on the course catalogue, and you're looking for courses within the College of Arts and Humanities. In particular, you want to look at courses run by the School of Humanities, which is my area, and also the School of Critical Studies have many, many courses that are relevant to this programme, but that flexibility is really there. So don't be restricted by that if there's something that is important to you. There are also opportunities to take courses in computer science, and this is determined by your own existing background as researchers with your digital skills, coding skills, and your program convener will be able to speak to you about whether or not you have a suitable background for some of those courses. But it's something that we're really excited to be able to offer to our humanities students. Please do note that not all courses run every year and new courses are in development all the time. So please do speak to your program convener in the coming months about what might be on offer for next year. Here's an example of some of the areas in which we have current optional courses. So digital engagement and immersive environments, which is a really fun one where we get to see all the fancy facilities that we have here at the university. Of course, AI on everyone's lips, AI for the arts and humanities, games and interactive media. And we've got a fantastic gaming lab here in the college where lots and lots of different researchers from across the university are working together to think about games and how games can help us understand the human experience, which is really fun. Music curation and analytics run by my wonderful colleague Tim Duguid, courses in digital imaging from across information studies and archaeology, data analytics, visualization and communication, of course, all key digital humanities skills. Practical courses such as document encoding, and there's other options in textual editing elsewhere in the college as well, and multimedia analysis and design. Just some of the many courses that are available. I just did a wee selection for you today, a wee curation. So beyond our wonderful courses, why would you want to choose this programme? Why come study digital humanities with us here at Glasgow? Well, we have cutting edge digital infrastructure, including our fantastic new Advanced Research Centre, which is the home of ArcXR, which is our wonderful extended realities facilities where they're doing fantastic work looking at VR technologies, scanning 3D objects, all that kind of work. And you'll get an opportunity to see those facilities and speak to researchers about their work as part of the programme. It's really the people, though. We can talk about the shiny digital, but really people are what make Glasgow. It's in all of the marketing material, and it's our interdisciplinary expertise across a wide range of areas that are pertinent to digital humanities. It's really the core strength of this programme. And we have specialists in digital scholarship, in corpus and computational linguistics, collections, creative practice, and what we call the GLAM sector, which is galleries, libraries, archives, and museums, which is where my own personal research sits. We have established partnerships with organisations on an international, national and local scale, and so many of those organisations are based here in Glasgow. So we have the Digital Preservation Coalition, who are an international body who work to support all kinds of different industries and academics in the work of digital preservation, thinking about that digital life cycle again. We have national institutions. I've mentioned the National Library of Scotland as a core partner, but there are others such as Historic Environment Scotland, National Museum Scotland, the British Library, all of which have strong established relationships with academic staff and are part of our teaching delivery as well. And we're very lucky here in the university itself to have fantastic international standing collections in the case of the Hunterian, where we have our archives and special collections, and also the Hunterian Museum and their museum collections as well. So a fantastic resource for students to work with, as well as all of the wonderful partnership work which students themselves, of course, bring to the programme. You will have the opportunity, as well as engaging with these kind of deep theoretical academic questions that we're all interested in developing practical skills. And I know that this is something that is really, really important to many of our students who are not necessarily thinking about PhD study. Perhaps you're thinking more about moving into industry, moving into the cultural heritage sectors, the technology sectors, for example. And lots of these careers are already established, but we're really trying to think more into the future as well about what sort of skills students might need working in a much wider workforce where no one's entirely sure what the future may bring. So developing skills in thinking about working with data sets, immersive technologies, and of course this AI question as well, which is pertinent to all of us. And I really do want to emphasize that this is a program that develops transferable skills. Students will come in with lots and lots of different expertise and skills themselves, and part of the program will be thinking about what sort of skills you already have and how they might be applicable to these new areas of research. But we'll be thinking about things which are valuable to a wide range of career sectors. So those project management skills, our critical thinking, but that technical expertise. And this is the sort of thing that's valued across a wide career landscape. Many of our graduates with digital humanities specialists go into roles in cultural heritage or the creative sectors and technology-driven industries, and of course, academia. This is a fantastic route for those who do actually want to move into academia and follow that PhD study route. So a real chance to develop some of those skills that give you the edge over a traditional humanities degree. And as I said, we're really keen to develop your skills for those emerging fields where we're not quite sure what the future holds by focusing on things like XR and VR content development, gaming heritage, and AI ethics. So if that sounds exciting to you and you want to come study with us, please do visit the program webpage for Digital Humanities. You will find all the information there about how to apply and when the deadlines are. And we really do hope to see you joining us in Glasgow in the near future. If you want to stay in touch, please do take a look at our social media channels. We'll be thinking about social media in the program as well, so always interested in those critical questions around digital engagement. And you can also listen to our podcast as well. Hope to see you in Glasgow soon.